tenyo ho wada dine dine. And go tenyo ho wada dine dine. This is the voice of the patriot where we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, it would only be on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. This is the voice. The voice of the patriot. My brother, my sister, our daily editorial. And today we have a number of issues we must look at. Now the very first story we are looking at today is taken from Ghana Web, and it says visiting Ghana would be difficult. UK-based gay man reacts to anti-LGBTQ plus bill. And I read, a Ghanaian man who sought asylum in the United Kingdom because of his sexual orientation has spoken about the difficulties faced by LGBTQ plus people in Ghana. Now, Bediak Kusi Boateng, in an interview with BBC and cited by Ghana Web, stated that he feels sad whenever he hears about the situation of LGBTQ plus people in Ghana, especially those who remain in the country. According to him, his own experience has made him understand the fear and pressure some LGBTQ plus people face in their daily lives. I feel sad when I hear it, and sometimes I am drawn to tears because I've had my fair experience of what they are going through. Where at some point you can't live like who you want to be. You can't express yourself, he said. Boateng shared that LGBTQ plus people in Ghana often have to be careful about who they trust and how they behave in public for fear of being suspected or exposed. When you are going out, you have to check everything. Is it safe? Can I trust this person with this? With who I am? Can I have an open conversation with this person without this person suspecting? Because, you know, in Ghana, you don't really have to say anything. Even the way you talk, the way you walk, people might become suspicious of you. How do you dress? How you dress and things. He also said that he's unable to visit Ghana despite having family in the country because he does not want to hide his identity. He said returning would be difficult because he wants to live openly without pretending to be someone else. Visiting Ghana will be difficult. It's a sad situation for me, especially having a family there. But I can't visit because I really want to live like who I am without needing to pretend, without needing to lie to anybody, and it's very sad. His comments come following the passage of the controversial anti-LGBTQ legislation, which currently awaits presidential assent. Now to Mr. Bediak Kusi Boateng. I can assure you that that bill will not be signed. So you can come home peacefully. All you may need to compromise is how you walk, how you talk, and how you dress. If you wear a skirt in Ghana with a beard, you will be lynched. Unless you are ready to dance to Palogo music. Over there, you may be accepted. Or Bamaya in the northern region. Or when there is a situation where men become women in a certain competition. But on an ordinary day, if a man like you walks on the streets of Accra wearing a skirt with lipstick, you will be lynched. That I can assure you. Another thing I can assure you about, in some areas, In Ghana, if you speak like a woman when you are a man, they might suspect that this is what you are into. A lot of people may shun you, but I'm not too sure if they will visit you with harm. But if you wear a skirt with lipstick, or you kiss another man on the streets of Accra, it's instant death. That I can tell you. They will beat you until the police comes in. And even when the police comes in, they might continue with the beating in the police cells. That I can tell you. That is how the country is. Another thing I can also assure you of is the fact that this bill or the assent you are looking for will never come. Our leaders are not bold enough to be who they want to be. They are more interested in the election votes than changing the lives of the people. My brother, my sister, they made a lot of noise about this gay bill when they were in opposition. Now they are in power. Are they able to deal with it? They will dilly-dally. They will get people to take it to court. They are own people. And the reason is very simple. It's not because they believe in the so-called human rights and justice, but they believe in the aid that is coming from the white man. They believe in the aid that is coming from the gay community. They believe in the aid that is coming from the LGBTQI plus square root minus community. My brother, my sister, let us call a spade and not a long farm implement. In our country, we are not truly independent. We depend on the white man for toilet paper, or else we will pack up all the excreta in our stomach until our stomachs explode, and I'm speaking tongue in cheek. We import everything from the white man, including toothpicks and matches, when we have a lot of bamboo to be able to make toothpicks. We claim we are unemployed, yet it takes almost nothing to make toothpicks. We don't do that. We are more interested in things that destroy our country. Galamsey. Teachers are leaving the schools and doing galamsey. Pupils and students are leaving school in order to do galamsey. My brother, my sister, go to the northern region where galamsey all of a sudden has become so prominent. The schools are empty in a lot of the areas. The teacher is the head galamsey. Head teacher is the head of the concession that only him knows how he got it. My brother, my sister, things that will destroy us, we are quick to hold on to those. But those that will empower us and make us strong, no. We claim we are independent. What is independence without economic independence? Every now and then we are falling on the IMF and the World Bank to come to our aid. We accept aid from America. Yet this is a country that believes in gays and lesbians. A lot of the money that comes to us is coming from gays and lesbians. Yet we are so unashamed. We collect the money and still come back to say, oh, we don't like homosexuals. We don't like gays. If you come here, we'll kill you. Yet you like their money. What hypocrites. To Bediak, Kusibuating, it is the culture of the people, just like it was in England and some other countries in Europe. They never accepted homosexuality until they got to where they are. It might take us time, but my point is not about legalizing or accepting homosexuality. My point is very simple. Where do we stand as a nation? Where do we stand? What do the people really want? What do the people really want? To accept or not to accept? Are the leaders bold enough to say, oh, you know what? We won't accept it. And for that matter, keep your aid and your grants. Are they ready for that? Then you are not independent. You are still dependent. And that is a shame. My point is, how independent are you to make decisions on your own without any strings attached from the West? It will take some people a lot of time to understand what point Black Rasta is making. But it's as simple as that. My brother, my sister, I will close on this. How many of us want to go to America? Put up your hands. Do you love gays? Do you? No. Do you love homosexuals? But why do you want to go to America? They are there. They are accepted. They cook food there and people eat. They do not label them homosexual restaurant. Those who sell the vegetables, they don't label themselves as homosexuals. Yet, these hypocritic Ghanaians are so much in a hurry to go to America. Yet you claim you don't like the gays, you don't like the lesbians. They like them. They build their economy with gays and lesbians. Yet, you don't want to live with them in your country, Ghana, but you want to go and live with them in their country. What hypocrites and parasites. Dirty people. Dirty people. How many Ghanaians want to go to England? If there was a ship that came here and wanted Ghanaians who would like to go to England and live in England, this country would be empty. Chiefs and kings would join. This country would be empty. Even goats and sheep would jump onto that ship. They want to go to England to live with gays and lesbians. Yet in their own country, they say they don't want to live with gays and lesbians. I don't get it. I don't get it. Take a stance and stand by your stance. Be bold. Or else you are still not independent. You are joking. You are a joker. Look how much we have been dilly-dallying with this LGBTQI plus issue. Are we for or are we against it? We can't be in between. Every government that comes has a way of dilly-dallying with it. We crucified Nana Akufo-Addo for not signing it, the hypocrite that he is. He went all the way to Israel and bowed before a stone. Meanwhile, in Israel, homosexuality is accepted. It is the country in the world that smokes more ntampe than any other country in the world, Israel. He went there, yet he still saw some holiness in England and went for their stone to come and rob us of our millions of dollars to build a dirty hole called a cathedral. What are we doing to ourselves? Do we want it or do we not want it? And if we don't want it, let us be bold and stand and refuse to go to the white man's country. After all, over there, there are gays and lesbians. Massa, if you are a Muslim and you claim that you don't eat pork, what are you doing in a pork restaurant? Oh, I'm just going to the pork restaurant, but over there I'm not going to eat the pork. I'm just going to buy some ice cream that they make there, and then they also have some yam that they make with fish. So I will go and buy yam and fish in a pork restaurant. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you a serious Muslim? Are you serious? That is how we are behaving in this country, part-time Muslims. We are ready to kill gays and lesbians in our country. Yet we are the first to jump on the ship to go to England and America, where gays and lesbians will shake our hands and say, welcome to America, welcome to England. And we jump into the first restaurant there to eat, where the chefs are all gay. We sit in an aeroplane that is flown by a gay. When we are sick, we go to hospitals that gays are doctors and nurses. So what do we really want? I'm asking. In your country, you hate them to the core. Yet you are quick to leave your own country that you so much love, to chase them to their gay land, where they have used their gayism and lesbianism to build a strong economy. Jesus have mercy. What hypocrites and parasites. Take a stance, my brother. Go to Saudi Arabia. They say they don't like it. How many Saudis are ready to go to America? None. They are okay with their oil money. They sit over there and they recite the Al-Quran Kareem every day, every night. They are okay with it. If you see a Saudi, my brother, my sister, living and going to America, then he might be something else. My brother, my sister, even Trump, they have to invite all the way to Saudi Arabia to sit with them. They hardly want to go to those places. If you are taking a stance, please respect all the values and take a strong stance. That is all we are saying. Or else you are a hypocrite. Yes, hypocrite. You keep wearing shoes and clothing made by gays. You buy imported food made by gays and lesbians. And you eat with your family and laugh. Yet, you are ready to kill them in your own country. A word to the wise is in the east. Now the next thing I want to look at, and it's going to be very brief, is also from Ghana Web, and it says planning, not luck. What Stonebwoy's Wembley success teaches Ghanaian organizers. And I read, now despite decades of large-scale event organizing, Ghana continues to struggle with crowd management, with the problem, and the problem isn't limited to concerts held locally. In the past year alone, poor planning has turned entertainment and promotional events into cautionary tales. Stadiums and arenas often fill to capacity, but widely publicized incidents of overcrowding have become increasingly common. And when you read the story, it takes you all the way to dirty December last year. They had a problem with overcrowding. They had a problem with security over there. From there, it also takes us to Black Sherif's concert that happened right there at the University of Ghana Stadium. Yes, it was also crowded and overcrowded actually, and security issues. Shatawale's show right there in the UK. Yes, Fufu people were all there, and he said he wasn't expecting to have them there. And the show had to be cancelled midway, all because of security concerns. Then also, a couple of days ago, KFC came out with a 15 Ghana cedi promo. Ewenam and her friends were all queuing to go and get 15 Ghana cedis worth of KFC. My brother, my sister, the chicken that are used by KFC, are they from Ghana? I want to know. I don't know. Or are they imported? 15 cedis. And there was overcrowding. People were whipping human beings in queues. Police had to come in time after time to be able to deal with this. Samini also had a boat concert in the UK. They said they allowed people on the boat who did not even have tickets. It was overcrowded and they canceled the event. We can go on and on and on and on. But at the end of it all, Stonebwoy had his show. And it's all negativity. Ghanaians went there, and then they put a video online saying that, oh, Stonebwoy was not able to fill the place, and he cordoned off part of the venue with a curtain because they couldn't fill that part. You see how negative some Ghanaians are? We are our own enemies. He was at the OVO, my brother, my sister, Wembley. The first Ghanaian to go there. He tried. He got a sizable number of people. He performed well. I have not seen the videos, but I'm told that he did well. It didn't look like a Ghanaian concert. So I asked myself, what does a Ghanaian concert look like? Overcrowding, poor security, late start of programs, badly coordinated or uncoordinated, like that. These are the characteristics of a Ghanaian concert. So we take the Ghana out of us here in Ghana and carry it all the way abroad. All the good things about Ghana we drop, and the bad things we continue to move into other countries. Stonebwoy did a good show. And congratulations to Stonebwoy. He has been able to put another feather in our cap. He has been able to do a good performance. He has been able to play at Wembley. Now they know what he can do. Next time he goes there, many more people will come. But can I tell you something interesting? Stonebwoy spent money from his own pocket. No sponsors, nothing. No big organizers. He did it on his own in the UK. He took Beamfest to the UK. Sometimes I sit back and I really, really, really admire Stonebwoy to the point that I want to carry him on my shoulders and run all the way from this studio to Ashaiman and put him on a baobab tree and feed him till the rest of his life ends. This is a guy who does not wait for sponsors to come and give him a penny. He organized that in Ghana, and nobody ever sponsored Stonebwoy's show. Alcoholic beverages used to come and support, but now no. He brings Jamaican artists, pays them a lot of money. Look, the last time Fantan Moja was here, and he was right there in the studio, he told me how much Stonebwoy paid him. I couldn't believe it. Because I honestly don't pay artists like that for Kuchoko Roots Festival. Stonebwoy paid, and I don't have his permission to put the figures out. But my brother, I can't even pay half what Stonebwoy paid Fantan Moja. That's how come we couldn't bring Fantan Moja for Kuchoko Roots Festival this year. He gave him a nice place to sleep, good place, good food, and other additives. He brought spice in this country. Busy Signal here. He brought Masika here. He brought Jazzy. He brought all of them here. My brother, my sister. And all this while, no sponsorship. Stonebwoy spends so much money. At least he spends $250,000 American dollars to bring people here. You know how much that is? More than 2.5 million Ghana cedis on every Beamfest that he hosts here. How many tickets is he able to sell? How many? He's taking it all the way to London. He's seen how Nigerians are doing it. He wants to be able to push us into doing that, so that a lot of the glory would also come to Ghana. So that one day Ghana artists can also get up and go to Wembley and comfortably fill the place, because somebody set the pace. Somebody was able to do something solid, and people have come to love it. The Jamaicans have a saying that I love. They say, one man is sparking and a million more are working. It takes one man to achieve everything. To Stonebwoy, we want to say congratulations, and we want to believe that you would see this as a solid thing. We want to believe that you will see this thing as the beginning of greater things to come. This has been the voice of the patriot.